Hello everybody, my name is Frost here, Frost the Snowpickle, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, every stream I've done, and thus every video I've uploaded on YouTube for like the past 8 or 9 videos now has been Baldur's Gate 3. But I'm not gonna apologize for that. Because it's becoming an addiction, and that's because it's a fantastic game, and I'm not gonna apologize for playing nothing but BG3. Though I realize that, you know, it probably would be a lot more tolerable for the viewers if
How much farther can I go?
If I actually edited my videos, but
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
you have the same face model as the Leviatar priest from Act 1.
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
Great, teaching them young to be bigoted.
It would be most pleasing to
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
Is that Matthew Mercer? That sounds like Matthew Mercer. I know that he's in the game, but he's playing a different character. I didn't know he was also playing.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
That's the same face model as Barkus.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
How we fix it? Sound off.
Got camp bits and bobs
Oh yeah,
from
that
the
is
damp
absolutely
mountains.
Matthew Mercer. Oh wait, I meant to find him by investigating in the circus? Thought I was gonna have to investigate outside, but it says investigate the circus.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers at least.
Is there something over here? Right here is where the quest marker is. There doesn't seem to be anything there. What about through the gate?
Trust no one.
Alright, Astarion, you know what to do. There we go.
Looking ahead. Light on my feet.
Oh, this is someplace different. This is a temple.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times. Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
I don't think this is the way I was supposed to go into here, so I'm gonna head back out and keep looking around the circus for clues. Do I have a key to this gate? I do not. The Starian, you know what to do.
A crooked touch.
Every sail, Papa
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Biscuits. I should probably-
Unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
I'm just digging up a grave over here, don't mind me. Oh, there's literally just a corpse in here. I am actually just digging up a grave. That's the only grave I can dig up, though. Do I need to... Is that a body that I'm gonna need to take somewhere?
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sunny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
Why, hello, lover.
Okay.
That sounded more debonair in my...
I was just checking to see if she had anything to say about fighting a clown. Doesn't seem to be anything more to be found back here. This is just an alternate entrance into that temple. So I'm supposed to be looking around the circus for to investigate
Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my
clown's
darling.
disappearance. But I'm not sure
I shall stop fussing.
where I am to be looking or what for.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown
Is there anything
back
to
with
be
a
found
new
in
act.
here?
That's curious.
treasure to be dug up. So that's something. Oh.
Hi, Ratty. Sorry for killing you, but you Popper wanted the tasty hand you found. Lots love, Popper.
And a dead rat. I'm stealing the rat. I'm not seeing any clues around here. So maybe there's not anything to be found inside the circus. Maybe investigate. Well, it says investigate the circus, not investigate the disappearance, but I'm not seeing anything in the circus, so...
Red Cap's caged.
We had an unfortunate incident involving a child's finger.
We attacked a child. We should have killed the little monsters.
They were provoked. Do you get out of this? It's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
I can't talk to the birds. That's a shame.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Swiftly and without hesitation. So long as I follow my oath, my actions are justified.
I see. Playing to your strengths. Keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
A deep sadness. I take no enjoyment in it.
You deny yourself the sweetest pleasures. But that can change, given the right circumstances. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
I would never kill someone I cared about.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you
I
are
figured
coming.
it out was him before.
Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks, and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
I figured out it
She's
was her
toying with me.
before.
What does she want?
She changed.
If you see this sign, that means you are too close to Gildro Angleiron.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward!
You were attacked by a doppelganger. she was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
I know it's hard to believe, but you really were attacked by a doppelganger. Oh, come on. There we go.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today. What do you want now?
I want to trade.
Then go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gossoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I am not willing to do. Mama Angleron didn't raise any fools, but still I have to wonder where are these diabolic weapons coming from.
All know that the primal source of mechanomagical method and measurement is Gale Ironhand, gnomic deity of militant artifice. For generations, the Ironhand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes, in their generosity, the Ironhands even shared methods with these others. But then did the adherents of the thief god Gond, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate themselves to the labor and credit of all mechanomagical works in Baldur's Gate, and many gnomes did join the Gondians to their shame. And the voice of Gerdel spoke to Wolverforce Bongle, and said unto him, Suffer not these Gondians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wolverforce spake out against the Gondians, citing the flaws and errors in their shoddy works, rightly extolling the superiority of the creations of the Ironhands. In response, the Gondians, in their envy and choler, did utter vile slander and calumny against the Ironhands, and Wolverforce was wroth. There followed the death of Wolverforce in the unfortunate rune powder incident, and the Ironhands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. Dear Mr. Angleron, I'm exceedingly sorry to report that we are still unable to find someone who might be willing to meet with you. The men and women of this city can be so awfully picky sometimes. Might I suggest that you try submitting a portrait that presents you in a different light? Not that there's anything wrong with a blacksmith, but I wonder if that might be one of the prejudices that we are unfortunately running into where tastes are concerned. Of course, we won't stop trying to arrange something for you. As we like to say at the Fulfilled Heart, there are no lost souls, only those who've yet to find their home. Yours encouragingly, Maestro Hartstrom. My dearest darling Giltro, your last letter left me rather concerned. I think it's time you seek some professional counsel for your melancholy. Such things can't be left to brew away unchecked.
You've always been a sensitive soul, and I know how heartbreak has always hurt you more than you let on. There's no shame in seeking a little aid, is there? I'm always here for you, you know that. But I'm no expert when it comes to these things, and I think you should find someone who is. I say this with all the love in the world. Please at least think about it. Love always, Mama.
Angle iron blades are extremely
Oh,
sharp,
angle iron, not angle
obviously,
iron.
and will cut you if mishandled. You have been warned.
Just a +1 dagger. Shadowheart, I was
Aren't
trying
you
to
a
click
sight
down
for
the,
sore
down the
eyes?
stairs.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Are you the one that sells the smith's weapons?
Yep, that's me.
I'd check up on your boss if I were you. He's having a bit of a rough time.
Oh, all right. Yes. I just got to find a way to bother him. Without actually bothering him. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone, see? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see if I can help boost your sales figures. Show me what you've got.
Oh, yay!
Oh. That's good. That'd be good for Karlach. +2 studded leather. Seems decent. That could be fun. How much is this? 3,040. Jeez.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell?
Here, let me see if I can turn you this way.
Back again. Want?
There we go. Then, yes, I am going to rob her. Wow, these people are being very loud. There's a lot of talking going on out there. Alright, let's bring everyone else out here, because I am going to rob this woman that did nothing to wrong me.
Someone there? Shall we? Ready or not?
Alright, luckily there's nobody walking around here and she doesn't seem to move around very much, so I don't need to enter turn-based mode, I don't think. I'll do it anyways, though. Let me quick save. Oh, I didn't actually look at this.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Oh, that's cool.
Here, hold on. Let me exit turn-based mode quickly.
There's a long way to go still.
And let me
Got to press
send
on.
in Shadowheart down to here to cast guidance on you.
Chin up. This'll help.
Then bring her back out here. And now we enter turn-based mode. And then pickpocket you. And that should give us a slightly better chance. Oh. Here, I should probably steal this first. Target -1. I want to get more of these. Those can be fun. Let me save again. And now we try to get the bone spike garb. Damn it.
Crime can pay, but not when you can't pick a pocket correctly.
I mean, it didn't make them hostile to me, but I'm still gonna reload. I have no problem with save scumming on pickpocketing.
Step careful.
We dash away. Watch and wait for her to notice what I already took from her. You gonna notice? There you go. Wait, where are you going? Why are you going all the way up the stairs? Okay. Looks like she's no longer searching. She's decided to just stare into a corner now. Just let me hide. Enter turn-based mode. Quick save again. I'm gonna get this armor. I don't have guidance anymore. That's annoying. Hey, I got it anyway.
Step lightly.
Now we run out. Exit turn-based mode. And then we run away.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
It's a racket.
What's the worst that can happen if...
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Course couriers. Their service is appalling.
Is it actually, though? Because you have kind of a Karen haircut.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Yep, she's a Karen. Randolph?
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Gandalf's distant cousin.
That was before I saw the job. I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists. Right?
Do it.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
Here, let's give Karlach this armor that we got. We have no need for these. We should probably give them to, like, Will or somebody. Alright, how does this compare to what Karlach has? Increases dexterity, and it gives a +1 to dexterity saving throws, and increases jump distance. Versus... oh my. Giving temporary hit points and reducing... I think we'll go with this one. Though the graceful cloth is quite nice.
Have patience. What's the worst that can happen if we get
That's
caught?
pretty good.
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
Okay. Sorry.
Something over there.
Oh, there's another earthquake. There's a cat there, but I can't talk to it. Astarion, you know what to do.
That ends not as bad as it could have.
Alright, what have we got in the abandoned windmill basement? A sleeping mind flayer. Well, that's not worrying at all. A stuffed owlbear toy. Hold on, I have to take that. Final warning. This is a notice demanding that the miller pay off his debts, lest his creditors oust him and claim the mill for themselves. Alright, let's wake up the mind flayer.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
What? No! I've had so little time!
A better position.
Are you kidding me? And watch, I'm probably too close to... be arranged. Yep.
Blood comes easy these days. The dance macabre.
Wait, hold on. If I move Karlak closer,
Count on me.
that should boost Astarion's movement speed, right?
Miss this.
No, because it was already boosted. Well,
Smell blood.
that was 2 crits in a row.
Well, so much for peace.
Why are you shooting it, you idiot?
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Fine, I'll consume it. Okay, it just gave me another tadpole.
Keep going.
Getting the windmill key doesn't really benefit me when I already unlocked the windmill. Maybe I should have read the absolute orders. Because you unlock new options by reading things. I mean, I unlocked the option to tell the blacksmith clerk about his, oh, they're having a picnic.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares?
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere.
Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Back off! I found these apples first.
Look at that!
What's that? More buried treasure. They're talking about vampires.
There'll always be more. They spread like locusts.
Grr camp. That's worrying.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize.
Damn.
You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag Swamp.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
What do you want with the story then?
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children, and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Yes, Astarian's free now.
Free? Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Astarian?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarian. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
We literally just finished talking to you.
We have no good choices. We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
This is it for our people.
It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
You have cool armor.
Can't slow down.
Just filling out the map a little. Lathander to light, Saluna to guide, Kelimvor to judge, and passage provide. That's cute.
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
So we should
And let
do
them
nothing.
marshal all their strength
Just
against
wait
us.
for the next wave.
I do not like our chances.
It would be nice if I could invite the Gur to come with me when attacking Cazador, but I doubt they would survive.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here.
That's also part
But
of his
the
face model.
views are worth it.
Reflections of a gullible
Another
prick.
quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
I saw a wave coming out from that direction that time. This stained tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate based on a god's damned promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days of their whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course, they didn't let us through to the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp teeming with snivellers and sneerers. Had it with them, their sob stories, the entire gall of their presence. If I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Smells better than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins, at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly aggrieved fashion. There we go.
What's that?
A few days in a jail cell. At least we have a bed.
This log of purrier hounds is matted with dried saliva and dog hair. Bullworth. No fleas, lots of gnawing though. Coat matted, breath smells, big bark still. Good boy. Snee. Good girl as always, no coat matting, scratches occasionally. Note, check for fleas later. Scratch. Still gone. Miss you, boy. Right, Scratch was with The pigeons in service of the communicators of this city deserve far more renown than that which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example, a pigeon, aged 10, a great-great-great-grandfather, a noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing, rare is the Baldurian who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing darting hither and fro across our fair city. Beaky has carried Duke's writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim a more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? I'll go talk with you in a moment. No, come on.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Petitioner name here. The Flaming Fist Company regrets to inform you that your request to enter Baldur's Gate has been denied. This is due to check all that apply. Evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliation, lack of visible means of support. Denied petitioners may reapply after a 10-day, but too frequent reapplication is considered harassment and subject to penalty. To Lily Chasman, Provost Academy. Dear Lily, Dadders and I can't believe our luck getting you admitted to Provost as a boarding student just before this refugee crisis sealed the city gates. Costs 2 arms and a leg, but if it keeps you inside the gate's walls until the danger is past, it's worth whatever we had to pay. Now don't worry about your parents, we're safe enough in Rivington as long as the Steel Watch is here to protect us. And whatever happens, whatever you hear, don't take it into your head to leave the city. Knowing that you're safe at the Academy is what keeps us going every day, and we'll get through this, you know we will. Helm bless and keep you, Lily. Mamas. I'm just gonna steal everybody's mail. To hiring manager, Steel Watch Foundry. Greetings. I'm an experienced forge assistant currently stuck in Rivington, but I expect to get into the city soon. When I do, I hope you'll grant me an interview at your famous foundry because I'm going to need work and I'm really very good at hammering and, you know, tonging. Anyway, don't forget me. I'll be coming around shortly so you can see if you want to hire me. Emily Tongs Buxter. To Lord Haverford Gist. To the Honourable Lord Haverford Gist. Your reputation as a charitable nobleman is renowned far beyond the walls of Baldur's Gate. Those walls that would preserve my family from the rage of the absolute cult, could we but gain admittance. However, the Flaming Fist at the south span of Worm's Crossing are adamant in their refusal to let us in. I beg you to please use your influence to send a message to them allowing our passage. We would owe you our undying gratitude, and if you were in need of an experienced scribe, I would be willing to work for only the most nominal wages. Scribe Gallagher Brim in Rivington.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Against the Absolute. I know I'm fighting in it.
The Absolute? Poppycock! Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Pah. Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
Why does a flock of carrier pigeons need a commander?
Because we deliver communications across dangerous enemy territory with only our superior wits and aerial agility to protect us. Even our skills have their limits. We've lost several experienced flyers recently. They knew the risks, but still, damn shame. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Alright, now let's go over here.
Ah! A new face! Something to send? Don't be shy.
Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke. Grand ceremony to be held in Worms Rock audience.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worms Rock a visit.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wait, delivery not guaranteed.
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me. What's really going on here?
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
I can track this letter down, but I'll need my expenses paid up front. Wait, hold on. Any idea where the birds went missing?
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell
yeah,
you
the
that
nearby
much.
roof. The pigeon said so. I can track this letter down, but I'll need my expenses paid up front. Damn it. May as well use my inspiration, because I'm capped again. There we go.
I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest.
When will I get... Woof!
I beg your pardon.
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
You were being awfully harsh on the boy when I arrived.
It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs, and makes more of a mess.
I'd like to buy a dog.
They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
I do not like you. I think I found one of your dogs. Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
You're gonna take him, aren't you? Oh, he's trembling.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work.
I do not like you.
And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
You shouldn't raise your hand to him like that.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
I'll break every bone in your body. Or hold on, there's a paladin option. I suspect she mistreats the dog and you, boy. Is this true?
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
I'll give you to the count of... Hold on. Yeah, I have a better bonus for that anyways. I'll give you to the count of 10 to leave these kennels. 1, 2.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Suck it.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Yay!
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Good boys. Are you gonna open the other one's cage?
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Now I need to find a way to track her down and kill her. Oh. Come on, guys. Really? It's probably something at the bottom of the well.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
The Absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
Scaredy cat.
We've already talked to you guys. Alright, that's the general store.
This whole situation stinks.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
But you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
I know.
No!
Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who took a beating.
Guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the jinny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
Kid, there was just a, like, massive attack in there.
The jinny.
Wait, Karlak might have something to say now that he's found out Cortesh is being
What's on your mind?
made. Nope, never mind.
Everything you read in the book. Stop fretting. The steel was looking to stop them. We would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. I swear it.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
I can't give food to you because I don't want to give food to the kid.
If you're looking for Il Martyr's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people, holy people. If you won't help us,
I will make them open the temple again. Oh, right, the amulet. Oh wait, back. I need to read the back.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened?
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
I guess I'll never know. Thanks, game.
Who would know if not us?
Claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
I heard your priest died. My condolences.
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan.
Thank you, stranger.
Astarion.
I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well. Times may be hard, but the God on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Father Lorcan. I've nothing against Father Lorcan.
I have all the evidence I need.
There's a Hollyphant.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
There's a Hollyphant.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorcan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounds like you were having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorcan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
You doubt her verdict. I will investigate. See where the true blame falls.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
Where can I find the investigator?
Charetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case.
Any idea what I should be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really.
Can you tell me where to find Shira Clarwin?
I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit.
I best get going.
I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorcan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Where did the attack happen?
He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to like the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
Wait, there were more things I wanted
Look,
to
I need
do
to
that.
finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
Right, so that's the path to the cellar. This leads out to this patio area we saw. What's back here? This is where people can stay. Just a nice little sitting and sleeping area. And that's the path out to the graveyard. campfire to light. Scroll of Cloud Kill. That's pretty nice. There's something down there. I'll investigate it after I'm done with this investigation. Down, down, down by the river. Ah, this leads up to the bell tower, right? There's a Tressym. That's where the birds have been going. Alright, hold on. Immunity to falling damage with that.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cap belong to Gale?
Yeah. The Tressym seems nervous, but you can't quite tell why.
What sharp claws and teeth you have. You wouldn't have anything to do with some missing messenger pigeons, would you?
Please. I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy luxuriating in solitude.
I'll happily leave you be as soon as I find out what happened to those pigeons.
If it'll hasten your departure... I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat.
Those letters are important. You shouldn't be eating their messengers.
Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
I'm not leaving until you agree to stop hunting these pigeons. Oh, that was close.
In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Damn, I can't bring Gale here. I was gonna go back to camp and grab Gale. Concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportion that would make an accountant cry. A lengthy letter from a Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent. It describes in no uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. For the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, Roa, you city gent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Waukeen's Rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some feelers? Zaris doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Interesting. I'm guessing I cannot jump up to that top area.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Is there anything up on top? Doesn't look like it. Oh! What is this? Oh, there's a difference between hitting the mechanism and hitting the bell.
No time to rest. Very well.
Okay, they're coming down. Good. This over here was the infirmary, right? A selection of rites for the dead and dying adorn this manuscript. Let the light of perpetual toleration guide your servant's wretched form to peace. In bloody mercy, hear my prayer. Our most ardent petitions bring this soul afore your tear-scorched eyes, Lord. Blink and let it pass into reverie. The poison drained, the sickness quelled. As I deliver this body from that which ailed it, I render its soul unto your care.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I'm looking into Logan's death. I need to ask you some questions.
What do you want to know?
How did he die?
Slowly. Logan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
There were other questions.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
So I can only ask one question of each person? I mean, I already screwed up by asking the kitchen guy why he was packing up his kitchen instead of something useful. Gotta light the candle. How do I braziers? We need some light in here, you know? How am I supposed to be able to investigate and see what I'm doing if I can?
Something over there.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'll use that in a moment. Is that one also special? Yep.
What's that?
Is this one also special? No. Oh, sheet music. An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Nope. I'm trying to light the candle. Plea of rest. A hastily scrawled and slightly damp plea of rest, requesting to be freed of Ilmater's service for the duration of a 10-day, as the writer mourns Father Lorgan. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. A collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hottest suffering to ale is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used, however they might need. Thanks for passing. Book of Ilmatari Death Rites. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. I'm going to explore the doors before I open this wall that's clearly a secret door.
Trap.
Why is there a trap? A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildro Angleiron reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. Soup still showing up at refugee camp even after temple closed kitchen. Curious. Man's hands tied together in horse reins, claims he's a holy symbol. Manip Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. Manip Nestor. Haven't I heard that name before? I feel like I've heard that name before. Was he
Simple.
at Last Light? That was in a display case? Guys, come on, you've got to have something better to display than that. And yet you have a scroll of Dominate Person just sitting out in the open. The would-be saint. The book tells the story of a patriarch woman who gave up her fortune to become a cleric of Ilmater in service in the outer city, and now seeks to be canonized after her death. Herein is the full of true account of my bid to be canonized after my death as Saint Bridget of Ilmater, the broken one, he of compassion and mercy, the one who endures. I lived a blessed life of every privilege a patriarch woman can fathom. My parents were loving and generous, my community warm. Our larder was always full to bursting. But in the years after the death of Saravok, my eyes were opened to the world as it is. A world of pain and danger, a world where evil, if left unchecked, can thrive. I realized that my blessings had a cost. Why had I so much, where others had so little? I could no longer remain in the gilded Elysium of the upper city and sought to see the world as it truly was. A series of behavioral lessons as derived from a devotee's interpretation of the ascendancy of the god of suffering, life, and endurance, Ilmater. Some of it is wholesome, with an emphasis on gentleness and the alleviation of hardship. Some of it is a bit more dubious, such as the veneration of martyrs above all living saints. Some of it is flatly weird, including some stuff about self-flagellation, which is not most people's idea of a good time.
Need to find a way forward. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwen is buried.
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. Here lies Roloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
For some reason, I feel like this is going to open up.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
What is this? Well, that connects up to this secret area back here, which the map is really giving away that that's there, even though I haven't pressed the button yet.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
What are the consequences? Damn it. Damn it.
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
And what happens if I say yes?
thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
Can I look at my character sheet? My wisdom is 10. It'll probably reduce my wisdom. If it will bring you... I'm gonna quick save. If it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
That's gonna make it reduce to something else instead. I'm gonna do this. Hey!
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious.
Oh, I have to make multiple checks.
What is it?
Muster my senses, clear my mind. I will take the madness, but it will not take me. Nice.
The urge to laugh dwindles. You can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
Nice.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
Tasha's hideous
The
laughter
corpse
is
is
a
an
pretty good
empty
spell.
husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
I'm guessing it's like a once per short rest thing that I get.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
That's an action of this. That's interesting. I want to switch back to my other weapon. Alright, let's see what's in the other sarcophagi. Nothing. 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 I'm wondering if there might have been treasure on that corpse if I hadn't brought the amulet here. So I'm guessing I can get back here through that pathway if I didn't find the buttons. So that the game doesn't just completely lock you out of here if you fail to find those. Oh, we've got a... Oh my.
Why does Domor get all the finest weapons? You are a weapon, my sweet. Sharper one than Domor. He spends too much time.
Oh, it just starts a combat. I don't get to talk with them first. That's disappointing.
Yes, here.
Let's find some.
Damn, that was... I didn't mean to do that as an action. That was stupid. And I just immediately lost it anyways. Great! Fantastic.
Quickly.
That was really stupid. No attack of opportunity? Oh, you're a doppelganger. Okay.
When I go.
I got this. Heading out.
No choice but to keep going. Can't slow down.
Oh, I meant to bite them before. Oh, Jesus.
Now this is my happy place.
I did not realize they would attack me on sight.
Never wanted the easy path.
I don't think I need to keep these around. Or that. Oh, you've been killing a lot of people.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Rather unsuccessfully, it has to be said.
This letter is written in the careful but erratic hand of a newly learned writer. Mom says I need to say thank you more, so thank you. Thank you for telling off that nasty woman who was shouting all those nasty things at me. That's 3 times I've wrote thank you now. 4, so I think Mom will be happy. One more thing, did you see my teddy anywhere? I think it dropped it during all the shouting. Please, Father Logan, Rector Yanis, if you've any food to spare, our stomachs yowl at night like kicked dogs. Carrots, apples, we'll even crunch an onion if that's what you've got. Yours, Thaltra Thaltrin. I know it wants me to go to the center, but I'm going to explore everywhere around here first. Cloud kill. Is there a cloud kill spell? Can I blow up the cloud kill spell with a well-placed firebolt?
What's next?
No, I cannot.
Let's get going.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Hold on. Where is the trap? I'm trying to see the trap. Because that's going to be where the cloud kill is coming from. But I don't see it. I see the... Is it up there? On the ceiling? I don't think so. The thing is shining down like it's around here somewhere. What is causing cloud kill? Where is this trap that it's pointing out to me?
Breathe deep and move.
What's next, I wonder?
It does seem to be coming from up there.
Well,
maybe.
hello.
It's headshot.
But I cannot, for the life of me, figure out where. Like, it doesn't really matter. I can just have my... I gotta leave the area, but... He spotted a trap. There doesn't seem to be any way for me to actually, like, deal with the trap. Why is it highlighting a star in? Oh, because he was behind a thing. It's not traversable up there.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Well, that's a little annoying. That it just is not going to show me where the trap is. Or if it does, then I just can't deal with it. aspirant Dolor is talented, if a touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear musk from his kill stands in the air after the act because he lets them marinate first. They stand, lie, sit, stock, still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They are going to die. There is nothing they can do about it.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Well, that answers what happened with Dribbles. The effigy of Elasera, who watched and waited. The effigy of Elasera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her woe. Or in the red.
Colourful torso torn and butchered.
Nope, I don't want the spear, I want to loot the body.
That's curious.
Oh.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Where does this lead? Is it that cave I saw before from the overlook? It does appear to be, yeah. Yep. Where's that quest marker pointing me? Maybe that's not the cave I saw before. It's a cave, though, right near where the cave I saw before was. Take our next short rest. This seems like a good place for buried treasure. Yep. I'm not dealing with the stuff down by the beach just yet. I want to go back and report that I have solved the murder.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Black diamond.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Heartless bastards. If they just listen.
Get in line. We were here first.
I'm not going anywhere. Not till they let us through.
Fascinating. We can't get in. I have family here. They said we'd be welcome. The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Outsiders. Swarming the place.
If you won't help us, at least let the children.
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
Really? Really? I doubt that.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
No, it does not. Are you a kindly bird breeder with a love of letters? Or perhaps you live near a park of easily snatchable pigeons? Either way, we at Sword Coast Couriers, to send and to serve, are offering double price for any half-able pigeons you can find. Contact Postmaster Arkwright for more information. Note, pigeons preferred, but canaries, finches, parrots, or any other household birds are also accepted. Athletic chickens are negotiable.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
I found the letter intended for the Centurion. It made for very interesting reading.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
It'd be a shame if anyone told the Centurion you lost this. A real shame. Hit it on the mark.
Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
I heard he's a good man.
Did I not get another reward for that?
Go on. Bugger off.
Here, I want to talk to the pigeons. Let them know that I've dealt with their foe.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. I suppose they've flown this mortal coop, so to speak. Make your report. How did the battle unfold?
They fought to the last feather against a truly formidable foe.
Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay in the fight. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
I like that this game gave pigeons the respect they deserve. Because pigeons are really talented and remarkable birds, and people just like brought them, used them to carry their mail and stuff, and then when they got better methods of doing that, they just threw pigeons to the side and started treating them as flying rats. And they're not flying rats.
How goes the search?
Here's the murder weapon. It was in some secret tunnels under the temple.
That's it? Prove Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
And then let's quickly go to the circus as well, because we found Drupal's body.
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Sound off.
Got camp bits and bobs from Dankalon's dancing act.
Oh, there's a lantern that needs to be lit.
I've secured a most excellent supply of potions from the Velveteen.
Unless it lights itself as we're coming over.
Blades, the Rivington General.
Good job, gang. No. Should last us the journey. Near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling on.
Come on, guys. Keep your lanterns lit.
Remind them that this is ours.
We need to light this one over here as well.
What's the rush, so? Can't we stay here for a bit? Don't you want to see the triad?
The absolute
With a
army.
Ginny?
Not a chance.
Ginny or scary? What's the harm in one night?
I can't light that one. I can light this one though.
Actual Buddy the dog?
No, can't reach it.
When's it gonna stop?
Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Kick 'em all out.
Why would these particular red caps kill us?
Damn. Okay, well, I found Dribble's body, so the clown is officially no more.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
Dribbles is probably dead.
Even better! Corpses are wonderful employees. They aren't picky about things like working from home or eating.
I
I'd hurry
found
if I
his
were you.
torso. What do you mean? Oh, I have to find his other other body parts as well. Great. Well, we're at 2 hours into the recording, so I think I will probably end this episode here-ish. I should probably look over here, actually, before I keep heading this way.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey. So, precisely how many red caps are missing?
There is so much wrong with that name.
But yeah, that's where we'll end this episode. So, to all the people on YouTube, thank you very much for watching.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manet will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds.
Um.
Don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Hey, there's tiefling kiddos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit every button you can find on YouTube. I won't see you in the next one, but if you choose to watch it, you'll see me in the next one. Farewell.